Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex setups for today. So, Feds came out yesterday, interest rate hike, and then sort of hinted towards more interest rate hikes. So, for me, that validates this big cup and handle. You can see here's my cup, here's my handle. This retest of it early in the week is now very much in play. So you should see a weaker dollar. And this was a move up, this is the pullback, and there's always a second move. You can see here, move up, pull back, move up. So we should see a fairly strong move, which is equal to the length of this move to the upside. So that's the bigger picture. What we're looking for is an opportunity to get in on this. So at this stage, because we are still in a turning phase here on the hour, there are one or two areas that you want to be paying attention. So this is the first one, and you can see this is actually a inverse head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder, and you'd be looking for an opportunity to buy off 110.860. So that is the first opportunity. If that doesn't materialize, you see you've got the 155 here, then you're going to want to wait for a break and retest of 1110.78. So that's pretty much the trade that's here. It does look like we've got a fairly decent rejection here, and we are looking for an opportunity now to ride this thing to the upside. There's also a bit of a trend line that needs to give way before this thing gets going, and that is right over there where we are now. So I'd want that done during the European or sort of the close of the European sessions when the US is open, because that's when the volumes are going to be there. Okay, so that's kind of Euro USD. US dollar Japanese yen, obviously this wedge that I highlighted yesterday. Remember what I said, there's only a 25% probability of breaking structure like this to the upside when it's a bearish wedge. So down below it at the moment, and what we're looking to do is sell off any rejection. So that rejection, you can see how beautiful setup this was yesterday. Missed this one below the moving averages, coming back to test the 155, and there is our rejection, just a little bit short of the level that we were looking at yesterday anyway. So for me at the moment, what we want to do is, I think that's probably a fairly decent place to be watching. That's going to be 139.975. If you don't get a setup there, then you will definitely get one at this tail here, which would be 140.153. So we're looking to be short. We're looking to be short off one of those two levels. And remember, your targets are going to be the very next level. And the most logical one at the moment, we've already bought off it there, is this tail here. Okay, so that's the dollar. If we move across the pound, British pound, Japanese yen, pretty much still sideways. This week has been absolutely going nowhere and very slowly. So yeah, I think this one for me, just leave it alone. It's still in a range. You need to break this range. These levels I gave you yesterday are still very much in play, and you can see how this one has not really been respected. So I would just move it a little bit lower to there. That's what needs to give way. So 189.64 for any shorts to take place, and then we need to start getting above 182.025 for any longs to take place. Lastly, Euro British pound, and this thing is just doing everything to the opposite of what you think it's going to be doing, and I think you probably got the same situation coming now. But as I said, this move up has lots of gaps, so those gaps are more often closed than not, and that's exactly what's transpired. But again, we've left gaps on the way down. So there's we only left one by the looks of things. Let's just double check. There might be one there. There's a small little one there, but this is the only one. So this is the only real gap that we do have. So I just put that in. There it is there, and you see there is a tail here, so just move it up. So that's kind of the most logical area for a short at the moment, and we're on the hour, so you'll probably be able to trade this off the 15-minute, but this is 086073. That's kind of the setup that we have at the moment. Be careful of jumping in short down here. There's diversions brewing as well. But nevertheless, it is below the moving averages, so it could just continue falling. And the way you're going to pick that one up is you're looking for a short off this level here at 085758. But it was sideways yesterday, so that would be top of a bit of a range. Anyway, that's kind of the view that we've got here. Targets, again, any one of these tails to the underside here, even these on the top here, would offer resistance. So you're going to, or sorry, I say support, not resistance. So you really put your greed in your pockets and just take whatever's available. You know, there might only be 30, 40 pips available, but that's what you're going to be doing. So probably around 200 in actual fact. So I wouldn't be too greedy. Just take what's available and then move on. Anyway, that's kind of my view for this morning. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.